Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
It's been under o'clock.
That's my boy Callum. I think that's his first time on the channel. It's his turn to do the intro. You're probably thinking, how many kids have you got? Too many, that's all I can say. Anyway, for this one, we have one by the Marston's Brewery, and it is called EPA, which of course, in case you don't know, stands for English Pale Ale. It's quite a weak one, this. It's 3.6% ABV, 500ml bottle, and I purchased it from Asda for £1 10p. I think it used to be £1, but it's recently had a price increase. But then what hasn't these days, you know? It's a little bit crazy. There's a look at your bottle cap. And the front there, he's got a geezer on stilts. Looks like he's picking some hops, ready to do a bit of brewing. And you got some cogs on there. Yeah, it looks all right, doesn't it? It's quite a cool looking bottle for a squid, isn't it? Let's crack her open and see what we get, shall we? Always nice to find a bargain. Hopefully this will be one. A little bit smoky. Right, stick it in the glass. If you've tried this, guys, what are your opinions on it? Is it any good? Is it worth a quid? And yeah, I'll let you know my opinions now when I see if they match up. Of course, we are all different, so never know. It's looking a nice golden colour with a nice frothy white head. Doesn't look too sad, really, does it? Very, very clear looking. You can see me big fat head through there with a nice level of carbonation as well. 3.6% though, it's pretty weak, isn't it? But you know, some people like that sort of percentage, so they can have a good old session and not worried about getting too shit-faced. All right, let's check out the aromas. Not much. Getting some citrus. I think it might be grapefruit, but it's hard to pinpoint, but it's definitely a citrus of some sort. There's a bit of malt. Smells like a caramel malt to me. Yeah, I mean, there's not much aroma, but what is there? It smells, you know, run-of-the-mill, okay, sort of thing. Let's see what it tastes like. That's what we care about, innit? Who cares what it looks like? Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Yeah, it's quite carbonated, more carbonated than I was expecting, actually. Quite light-bodied. There's like a dryness to it. It's actually not bad for a quid. It's nothing amazing. It's pretty bog standard stuff, really, but it ain't bad. There are some flavours coming through. Nothing particularly stands out. It's more of a sort of easy drinking, sessionable kind of English pale ale. I'm getting the citrus in there, most noticeably probably. A bit of caramel malt sort of in the background, but you know, picking it up. Let's go again. Slightly earthy and floral hops in there. I mean, it's really not too sad though, to be honest with you. It's quite refreshing. It's almost slightly lagery. You know, so on a hot day, quite smashable, cheap, smashable. And I think perhaps if you only drink lager and you're looking to maybe try some new beers, this could probably be a good stepping stone. As long as you don't like judge this like all other kind of beers to be like this. What I mean is like it's not too different from a lager, so it's like a good stepping stone beer, I'd say, personally. But compared to some others, it is a little bit bland. It is a little bit watery, but at the same time, it is refreshing. So you're getting the citrus in there. Got a nice little dryness. Not much of a bitterness. I'd say a low level bitterness on the end, but sort of lingers for a little bit. Overall, it's very sessionable, very average. But, you know, it's drinkable. It's cheap, it's drinkable, and sometimes you need just You need to buy what you can afford, and for the price, it's really not that bad, to be honest with you. 5 mark out of 10. I go for a 6. You know, my favourite thing about it is just the sheer drinkability of it. It's very, very easy drinking. I don't think anybody would find it disgusting, no matter what your taste buds are, because there's not a great deal going on. But what is there? It's just something easy drinking about it, which I like. Least favourite thing, probably the ABV. But then sometimes, you know, if you want to pace yourself, 3.6% can be a good thing, can't it? So it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. And as I pointed out before, some people prefer this sort of strength so they can slam an extra couple down them without getting too pissed out of nuts. So yeah, 6 out of 10 from me, guys. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in, especially if you made it this far. Really do appreciate you so much. And if you could hit the like button as well, I'd really appreciate that if you want to. And consider subscribing to the channel. And if you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for tuning in again. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, darlings.